Okay, this is a a dummy website. Okay, I'll just show you what is going to be. Here you can see once you get the LMS access, the first and the foremost thing, everyone has to update your profile. So once you click on this name, click on my profile option, you can see all the details. Okay, like the basic details and about more details. Clear? And as you are from 2024 batch, that is 2024 passed out, everyone has to create one CV. So let's consider you can also get it from Canvas resume. So like this, you can get some free online things. Even you can also do this Canvas resume from your mobile also. Okay, so try that and download it. It is not only Canvas, ma. So you can use whatever the resume you prefer. But just a suggestion I'm giving. If I click on this, okay, you can customize, you can change the names and the contact experience and the other things. So you don't have any experience, right? You can give the educations and the skills what you know, and also you can give the informations like what are the projects you have done so far. If you have any LinkedIn profile or YouTube links or Facebook or whatever, you can provide all those information here. Clear? So like this, you need to create one resume. So make sure I think like you have to create a resume within a page. So that should show you the entire details about you. Okay. So however you are from you're from just a fresher, so you don't have much experience, so you can cover it within a page. Clear? And see here, you need to provide your name, mobile number, and the email address and the education status, all information you have to provide. Clear? So once you're done, you can click on the update profile option. Okay. And then here you'll be having a all course option and my course option. So in the my course option, so this is I joined as an external user. That's why it is not showing. But in the LMS, you can see the session recording tab link. Okay. Session recording tab link. And then you can see the, PPT, that is content, course content tab. The course content tab, all the modules, PPT and the handbooks will be available. Clear? Session recording link will be there. And in the tab itself, you can see all modules, PPTs and the handbooks will be there in a course option. And then you can see once you update your profile, students listen, once you update all your profile details, that is your CV, your image, and the other details and the skills, you should be very careful while you are filling your skills, because in the skill set, whatever you're mentioning over there, so that's gonna in the industries, they will be checking what are the skills the students have given. So depending upon that, they will be filtering the students for the recruitment purpose. Clear? So make sure in the profile option, what are the important things? Skill set is very, very important. Make sure whether you're giving a proper skill set, whatever you land, just give all the informations, and then upload your CV. Please prepare with your CV, and you already know what are the the content and the topics you are going to learn in this software development program with applied cloud computing, right? You can mention all the skill set in the skills field. You can give all the details over there and the CV. And one more thing, you can also add your image. Okay. And the fourth option I can see, once you complete, sorry ma. Okay. And then If you once you complete your profile entirely, then you will get an option called placement form. Okay. So this you will be getting this placement form option will be getting once you get so this placement form alone, okay, not for the certification criteria. I'm talking about this placement form alone. If you want to get this placement form, you need to secure more than 60 percentage, and the syllabus I should complete at least 50 percentage. Then only you'll be getting this placement form option. Okay, and finally, so after this apply job option, you can see. So in the placement form option, there is a first question like, are you interested for the placement? So you need to provide it as yes. If you're not going to provide it as a yes, then you won't get any job opportunities. Okay. So please make sure whether you're giving it as yes. Okay. And then some details they will be asking for the placement purpose. You need to fill all these things. Once you're done with that, there is an option called apply job, a tab. So in the left side corner itself, you can see it. So in the apply job option, the company name, and you can see the CTC, and apply job button will be there. Okay. And some other skill set. What are the skill set they need? So that also they will be mentioning in this, in this apply job tab. Okay. So you'll be having a n number of companies and details. So according to your skill set, you can apply for a job. Clear? So these are the things about the LMS portal. So you can see session recordings, course details, profile, and placement form, and apply job, and company, the company details, everything will be viewed. Okay, let me also put it in the chat box. And students, don't worry. So we also have, you guys also have a placement orientation session. Okay, so I'll make arrange for that. So once we complete 50 percentage of syllabus, then we can go with that. Clear? Everyone is clear with the LMS portal? Is there any questions? Any doubts? And one more thing, while you are communicating with a placement team, that is in a placement orientation, you guys have to speak. You have to ask questions. Whether they will be asking, if you have any kind of questions, you need to ask them. Whatever the doubt you have, you can get clarify with them. Okay, so that's what I want to say. That's all. Everyone understood? Yes or no? Any doubts? Can I get some response, guy? Thumbs up or say yes or no, so that we can go to the next topic, that is our subject topics. Okay, thank you. Finally, from the placement team, they are asking the students to work with HackerRank. So how many of them know about HackerRank? HackerRank, because I think yes, some 2 to 3 companies in the recent job opportunities, they were asking for the HackerRank scores. So there will be, if you come clear some challenges, they provide some badges, right? So that they are expecting. So let me also show you. As of now, I didn't sign up. So you can click on the sign up option. So it will be asking some details. Being connect with Google. And I'm here to prepare for the job that is interviews, learn and compete with others. Student, Select options. I will graduate in 2024. So let's go. Okay. So this is the platform. Okay. So this is your profile option. This is entirely different from the LMS. So don't confuse with the LMS. This particular platform, it is requested from the placement end, and they ask the students to just have a review on it and try to complete or have some challenges in this particular platform, so that you will get to know what are the different questions they will be giving, and what are the different the concepts they are discussing, that you can come to understand. And here it is a leaderboard. So the leaderboard, you can see the scores, the hackers, and what is the rank and the country and everything they have mentioned. Okay, and then so before that, let's look into the preparation. So explore the skills. Let's go by a topic. We can see about Java. Okay, so here they have given welcome to Java, and this is going to be easy. And practice printing to the standard out. So solve the challenges. You need to click on this and you need to resolve this issue. So what is the thing which is given in the left side? System.out.println hello comma world and hello comma Java. So input format, there is no input format for this challenge. Output format is you need to print hello world on the first line, and the second line it is going to be hello comma Java on the second line. Clear? So let's see. So the same thing, right? So let's do this. So it is, compiled successfully. You can see it is showing like congratulations and you have earned 3 points. And you can click on the next challenges and it will move on to the next challenges. Like this, you have to do it. Clear student, this will definitely useful for you. It is not only Java, ma. You can see a lot of programming, the skills are there. Like you can see algorithm. So nowadays algorithm is very important, right? So you can do that artificial intelligence and SQL and data structure, C, Python, database. You can just work on this. Okay, we'll be getting some batches. That batches, it is expected in the organization. So organizations are expecting it. So try to do it. Clear? Some job boards are also given. Clear everyone? Any questions? So here you can see the batches. To get the batches, you have not unlocked any batches yet. So click on get batches and you can do some, kind of challenge. Once you complete, you will be getting a batches. Clear? Clear everyone? Let me share this link. Everyone has to sign up in this link. Okay. 1 minute. Let me share this link. So daily take at least some 3 to 4 exercises and complete it and get batches. We are expecting batches, ma. So that's very important. Uh, the certification, I think for certification, you need money here, but don't worry about it. But from the industry, they are only expecting the batches. So try to get more batches. Clear? I hope everyone is clear till this about LMS portal and about your attendance and about the hacker rank. Yes or no? I expect some answers from everyone. Can we move on to the subject? Okay. Rahid Shai and Sunil. Thank you. Thank you for your response, Lakshmi. I hope everyone is clear. Can I get some thumbs up from everyone? Guys, please listen. This program is entirely for you. Okay, you have to do it. Whatever we teach, you have to engage with all the platforms which we are, trying to, asking you to do it. Clear? And you can ask whatever the doubts, if it comes to your mind, you can, ask to me in the WhatsApp group or privately also. Clear? Okay, thank you, students. Let's get into the subject now. Let me open the PPT 1 minute. Can anyone summarize the yesterday topic? What have what are the topics we have covered yesterday? Can you give the summarize? Last week, what are the topics we have discussed? Sorry, last week I'm saying yesterday. So in HTML, and what are the topics, ma? Just quickly give me the recap. Each and everyone give one topic. Yes, come on. What are the topics we have discussed so far? And again, don't be silent like this in the placement orientation session. Okay, try to communicate more. Okay, they also check you whether you are communicating or not. Clear? Okay, HTML heading tags, structures of HTML, list and tables. Good. Okay, so we understand what is HTML and what is about the structure, and then the list and tables, and what are the different tags, formatting tags we have. So, and what is, about the HTML images also we have discussed. Okay. So today, let's see what are the other topics we need to discuss. Okay. So now we can, discuss about this hyperlink. So hyperlink means you already know. So there is, if there is some text or if it is going to be an image, whatever, so we can make it as a link. If I click on that link, some information, different information is going to view, right? So for that one, we need a anchor tag. So in anchor tag, that is href is used. It is to define or link on which you want to redirect, that you need to mention. And what are the attributes we can add? So we know the syntax. We need to see about the attributes. So attributes, we can add target. So targeted is, it is nothing but example. If I want to open it, if once I click on the link, whether it is going to open on the separate tab or on the same page. Okay, so that we can decide. So that is the target. So target attributes like self, blank, and top. And titles also you can give. For this one target, you can, that is in the attribute, you can add title. So it is to create a tooltip text. Okay. So let's see one example. So anchor tag is there and then href. So this is our link. Whatever the link you are trying to, show it to the user, you can give this one. This if this is going to be a target to be a blank, then it will open it on the separate tab. Clear? So let's see one example. Okay. Now we are going to see about the links. So link means we need to use anchor tag and href is equals to what is the file link. Okay. There are two things you can give. Either you can give the URL or you can redirect it to the self page. Okay, the same page you can redirect it. So let's see the two things. href is equals to and then this one. Okay. So now it is going to be the link. What you can do, let's say I want the link of Amazon website. So let me copy this link and in between you need to mention the text, that is content name. So let me give Amazon. And what are the other attributes we can add? Title. So let me give some title for this. Visit Amazon.in. So that is my title name. And the target. So the target, I'm just giving it as a blank. I want to open it in the a blank page. Clear? So let's see this output. You can see the Amazon is there. And you can also, once you navigate or it is opening in the new tab and here you can see the title name is like, visit Amazon.in, right? So in the PPT, you can see this tooltip text. So to create a tooltip text, we are using the title attribute. Clear? And then you can also give this, link as an image also. So how we can give it as an image? Example. So this link can be converted to an image. It's here instead of this Amazon, can give us some image link. src is equals to what is the file name? So file name, I'm just giving pro.jpg. Okay, and width and height. Let me give width to be 100 and the height to be 100 pixels. So now you can see it as, this image is turned to a link. I click on this link again, I can see the Amazon website. Clear? And what is called as self means, so if I give self, so it will open on the same page. The other one is like parent and top. So anyone knows like what is parent and top? When we can use this parent and top in the image, sorry, in the link. So do you guys already know or let me tell you? Okay, okay, fine. Okay, let's see one simple example on this, parent. So to open, if example, to open the link in the new browser or a tab or window, we are using a blank. Okay. So let's say I'm changing this to be a parent. Let's say I'm just changing. I'm going to change this link as, let me give it as a parent underscore link dot html. Okay. And I can give a name, and the target is going to be blank. It should open on the new tab. And let me give this name to be a parent link. And close this one. And next to this, I'm again creating one more. So let's take this one. Just give it as a top hyphen, that is underscore dot html file. Then I'm giving a target to be underscore top. This is going to be a top link. For this one, you need to create one, file here. So let's see, I can create, let me create a file name. Let me give some content. Create page, and I can give h1 parent link HTML page. Okay. And what is the second one? It is going to be the top link, right? So let me create one more file, top link.html. The same thing, let me copy this. Here, I will add image src is equals to .jpg. Okay, so like this we have given. Let's see. So this is the parent link. Parent link will open in the new tab, okay, or a window blank. And the top link will open in the topmost frame or Windows top. So we need to, let's see. If I click on this, you can see whatever the text which I've given in the parent link.html, it is displaying here. And the top link. So top link is, it is coming before this, right? It is not displaying after this, it is coming before this, right? So the top link will open in the topmost frame or a window. So it will adjust the href attribute value to the actual URLs. Clear, ma? So this is a basic example of this one, these links. And the other important thing I can say is a bookmark. So what is bookmark? Mark. So bookmark link means, if example, I have some navigations. Let's say we know how to create the unordered list, right? So let's create some unordered list. And I have a list of, okay. Let me create 3 alone. So U will greater than li and asterisk 3. Okay, so it will give 3 values. So here let me give home and then work and here a project. Okay. So once you've done this, I want to link the home details. Let's say I have a heading. So heading called home. And I have some list of paragraphs inside this. Let's consider So this is going to be a div container. So div container is what? Anyone knows what is div container? What is called div container, ma? So div container, it is like a box, right? So inside the box, we can keep the lot of elements or the items. So that is going to be what? Container. So here I'm using a physical tag called div container. So inside this div container, let's see. I'm going to add some paragraph. So let's get it from lorem ipsum. I'll get some lengthy paragraphs. Okay. I'll add it here. Okay, I have a paragraph here and I just want to link this div container with this one. If I click on this home, it should open the home, text or the heading. So for that, what we can do, we can add anchor href is equals to what? What we can give, any idea, students? What we can give it here? So we can link this. So we need to give ID. So ID is equals to, the name should be similar. Whatever the name you are giving in this place, it should be the same in the div container also. So let me give home. That is hash home. So once you give ID, so that's going to be a hash. Here I will add it as a home. Clear? So and then again, I'm just copying this content. And paste it here. Okay. So now let's say I'm changing this to work. And here also work. So here what we can do, here also we need to add ahref is equals to hash of work. That's it. Clear? Then I will copy one more paragraph. One more div container. So copy this and again in the bookmark, let's say I'll change this to project. And here also it is going to be project. Okay. And here what we can do, we can change this anchor tag. That's all. So now if you want to give some color also, you can give it. I'm going to change the background color and the text color. So let me give some background color here. Let's say I can give some light colors. And the color I can add is color colon white. And I'm going to change the color to coral. Where is the project? Yeah. Here, let me change to tomato. Okay, not tomato. Pink. We can take. That's all. So let's see the page now. Okay. So this is my page which I've created. If I click on the home, so home details will be displaying. use a URL link. Okay. And if I click on the work, I can see the work details directly. And if I click on the project, I can see the project details. Clear? So this is called as a bookmark link. You can easily do it using what? Using the ID and hash. Clear everyone about bookmark? Any doubts? Or I'm fast? Or I'm explaining very fastly, or did you guys understand what I have done? It is same anchor tag instead of URL. If you want to display something within a page, the same page, then you can go with these kind of IDs. That is called as a bookmark. Clear, ma? Yes or no, students? Can I get some response like thumbs up or say yes or no? Or if you want me to repeat also, I can do that. Clear? Clear. Okay. What about the remaining students? Yes, Pushpanjali, you have raised your hand, ma. I know what you want to know.
Nothing, ma'am. It's just mistake, ma'am.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, fine, students. I understood. I can take it as that you guys have understood everything as of now. So let's move on to the next topic. So next is HTML form. Okay. So HTML forms are required to collect a different kinds of user inputs you'll be collecting. So what is form exactly? So what are the different field you will be using this form? So like if we can take education, in education there will be registration form and um, some hall ticket form and the other, there are a lot of forms will be there. And when you talk about the banking, so banking you need to sign up. For that we need a registration form, that is sign up form or sign in form. And then the for the hospital, so definitely in the hospital all the patient or their relative or the friends who is coming with them, they have to give the that is a patient name and their details, right? And what are the other sectors like we can consider about some manufacturing field like data warehousing. So that and all, definitely we need a form, right? And for shopping purpose, of course we need. So we'll see how to create a form for these different fields. Okay, for the different sectors. For whatever the field is going to be. So we follow some certain, elements and the attributes. So that we are going to see. So what are the different elements we have in the form and how we can design the forms. So these are some form attributes you need to know. And to create the form, you need to use the form element. Opening and closing tab should be there. And the attributes are action. So what is called action, ma? What is action? Action attribute.
Which performs the action. Whenever we click, it will navigate or form. You can
Oh,
save the responses, whatever the data you have filled.
great, great, Nikita. Good. So action is nothing but, for example, I have filled all my details in a form. So where it is going to get stored? So that is a question mark, right? So for storing purpose, there are different server side technologies are there. So that will store all the details. Let's say for an example .asp, or we can store it on .jsp. So there are .php, right? So like this, we'll be giving the action equals to, and the value is going to be the file name dot what is the extension of it, whether it is going to be a PHP file or ASP, or it is going to be like what you told, like One more thing you have told, right? Like ASP, JSP, and PHP, and even the other server-side scripting also we can use it. Okay, the file name, unit image. And what is called this method? What is a method attribute? So method attribute means after the form element, you can add all these attributes. Okay. So what is method attribute? In a method attribute, if it is going to be a get or if it is going to be the post. So get means it is like an unsecured one. Why? Because once you fill the form, all the details will show it on the URL itself. So that is not a good idea, right? Because nowadays everyone need the secure platform to interact with, right? So sometimes for some we can take some institution. So this is actually NGO. Your data will be more secure, right? We are using that kind of things. But when you see some local kind of institutions or other things, you can see the data will not be secure. And even um, in the banking, you can see if you have let's say you have an account in SBI, or we can say some private banks like Bajaj Finance or IDFC, right? So there are some new bankings are there. So what happens is once you give the information, other person will be calling from the other bank. You don't have an account over there, but they will call you whether your account is eligible for a credit card, are you willing to take it. So like this you will be getting some kind of calls, right? So the information will be not that will not be secure. Okay, so here in this case, the get element, sorry, the method get value. So this value, it will show all the details in the URL itself. So that is not a secure one. So don't use it. And we can go with the post. So post, it will post all the details into the whatever the files you are giving, so it will get stored. And enc type, this question will also be asked in the interview. What is enc type? Anyone knows what is enc type? No idea? Yes or no? Okay, fine. So encoding type. So encoding type means a format of the data. Actually, this how the form data should be encoded exactly. Yes, Narayanan, you're right. So how the data it is going to be encoded. So when it is submitted to the server, once you submitted all your data to the server, then how it is going to be secure. That is encoding type. So actually there are, three different common values we have. So here we have the most default one. So that we have mentioned, that is called as application, X WW hyphen form URL encoded. So this is a default one. So this, URL encodes a form data before sending it to the server. So before sending it to the server, the data will be encoded. So this is going to be the default one. And what are the other, attributes we have? So the values we have for this n type. Enc types are two things. So one is called as, multi-part. We can say like multi-part. Okay. So one is called as a multi-part, that is form data, and the other one is called as a text text or plain. Okay. So these are the three values we'll be using it in the enc type value. Clear? So what are these things we understood? So when we can use this, so this data will be secured or encoded before it is sending to the server. So multi-part is nothing but when the form is includes a file uploads, so it doesn't does not URL will not be encoded the form data, and is more efficient for handling the binary data. So you're going to handle some binary data, then you can go with this one. And text and plain means it does not encode the form data, but it is not widely used and supported. It is not going to encode the plain text and the text that is text and plain value. Clear? So next is target. So in the form, we can also use target. So in a target, we have two options. That is for windows and frames as a target, and we can also give a name for this forms. And then we have something called as IDs. So IDs, we will be mostly using it when we are going with CSS or JavaScript. Okay, then only we'll use this one. So target attribute is again, this is, we have gone through in the anchor tag, right? The same thing, uh, the same use of this one target. You can open it on the different tabs on the same frame. So whatever, self, blank, everything. Okay. And you can also give a name of the form. So why it is mandatory? Because it is not important now, but when you go to JavaScript coding, so once the user gives the information, let's say the name, the user is giving the name. So what happened? The name details we need to fetch it. So how we can fetch? Using by giving some names to that particular element. If it is going to be the input or if it is going to be the other elements, we need to mention some name or the values to fetch all the details. Okay. So that is why we are using name and the ID. So let's see the HTML form sub tags. What are the sub tags we have in a form? So we know a form element and what are the attributes we have. So just gone through that. So next step is like we need to know what are the sub tags we have in this particular HTML. So input tag is used to take the input from the user. So whenever you are trying to create a form, you should think what particular industries you are going to create, and you should know what are the user details you want to get it from the that is client or the stakeholders. Clear? And the attributes of input tag is a type and different values of type attributes created. So this we will discuss. Okay, this is actually this is an interesting part. So while we are creating a form, I'll tell you. And the other subtags like drop down list and the text box is there and button. So now we can create some, form. Let me, okay. So now I'll create this body element. I'll close this HTML. Clear? So inside this, I'm going to create a job portal navigation. Job portal application. So now question is to you. For a job portal, what are the inputs we can get it from the user? What are the important things we need to get it? Job portal. Job portal means we need to collect some candidate details. Let's say I have an opening in my organization for some developers and for managers and for let's say for the business analyst. Okay, I have three opportunities I have, and I want to recruit some candidates. Okay, who's good knowledge and with more experience, more than some 10 years of experience in this. So how, what are the inputs we can get it from the candidate? So it's a general thing. Don't think
Their
about the
basic
tax.
details.
Sorry, ma, come again.
Their basic details, resume.
Okay. Resume, good.
experiences, skills,
Skill set, good. And yeah,
expectations of salary, your job
salary,
locations.
job location. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's create a form using that. I can also see Narayan and Hansard, good. Vamsi and Prem, good. So let's see how we can do that. So first is we need to use a form element. So inside the form element, what are the inputs we are going to give? That is the subtags. Subtags we need to add first. The subtag is, for example, first thing is I need to get the name of the user. Am I right? So first is we'll get a name of the user. So this is my element name input. The attribute which I want to add, it is type, and the value is going to be what? I'm going to get the text value from the user. Okay. And here, so another one more interview question. You guys have to answer this. Okay. I'm writing two times. Okay. Name and name. Okay. I also show you the output. Can you tell me what is the difference between the label and the normal way of displaying this? Why we need to use this label element? This is again an interview question. Why we need to use a label element? Directly we can give it as a name itself, right? No idea? Okay, again, the label element is a semantic element for the screen reader purpose. We are using it. So whenever you are creating a form, better go with what? Better go with the labels. So first we will get the inputs and then we can lastly we can decorate it. Okay. So each and every the elements which I'm going to take, okay, I want them in a row. In a single row, I need a two details to be displayed. Let's say I'm creating a table row. Okay, let's consider this as a table row. And inside, for a label, I'm giving this to be a table data. Okay. And again, for this one, TD. Like this, we can create. So if you go and check, you can see. So it is arranged properly. Okay. And since you can give the some background colors and the styles. So let's give some style here. Background color form. Let's give some, let's go with some light colors. Okay, let me give light blue. Okay, and then the color I want is white color. And also for the alignments, I can give a text align should be in a center. And for responsiveness, I'm using a width. It's going to be 100%. Okay, so let's give it for the 100%. That's all. So now you can see we have designed our a form and I need a heading for this form. So for creating a heading, let's give. So there is an element called field set. Okay. So let's copy this, cut it and put it down. In the field set, sorry, field set. Inside the field set, I'll create a label that is legend. Legend is nothing but you can give a name for this form. Let's give a job Wipro job application. Okay, like this, you can give the job application. And then next to this, you can add the other details. Let's say, as of now, we have added the name alone. So next, what are the contents we need to add? I want their mail ID. For email ID, the type is going to be email. Okay. So let me add some break here in between. Okay. So like this, we can do. And if you want to increase the size of the text also, we can do it. You can give the attribute called as size. And let's give it as 50. Let's see. So it is so lengthy like this. You can, increase the size for this one. Let's give 20. That's enough. That's a normal size. And I want to collect the phone number. So for phone number, let's give it as number. Type is going to be number. And what are the other details we can add? We can get the user, you know, the position which they are applying for. Let's take applying for applying for. So here I don't want to give this input type. Why? Because the candidates is going to select the option. So let's go with the drop down. That is a subtax. So let me give select, and then so select element. Inside this, I have a the child element is going to be option. So let me give the applying for a job of a manager, and then here I'm changing this to it's developer, Android developer, and the other option I can give business analyst. Okay. So these are the options that is it is available. Here you can see the drop down option. So let me make here I can add break in between. Okay. And then here you can see the options for business and the other kind of things. And sorry, this is I should not give a number. You have to give tell. Tell you need to mention. Okay, the phone numbers it will display. And then what else we can add? We can add the salary ranges. What is their expectation of the salary? So that we can add. Okay, so salary expectation. For this one, let me give, I remove this salary expectation. I can give the input type. Type is going to be a range. So let's say I can give the starting value of something around 5 LPA to 15 LP. Okay. So like this, we can give some ranges. And then what else we can add? So we can ask them the experience. What is their experience? That is also must, right? So we can remove this experience. Experience means, so experience, I need to use that is a checklist. We can give checklist. Okay, checklist option. So input type equal to checkbox. Okay, the checkbox first value I can give the experience as more than 6 years or more than 10 years. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to give it here. $12. Okay, so like this, you'll be getting a checkbox. Okay, and next is I got the experience and the other things. What we can add next? Yes, we read the candidate resume. Okay, upload a resume. So for uploading a resume, we can remove this. I can give here to be, sorry, file. Clear? So here you will be getting an option to browse. And so finally we can submit. So what else we can add here? So the date and the date of birth, we can ask for the date of birth. So in the starting, we can ask this. Here we can ask this, right? We can ask for date of birth, date, and then can also get the gender. For a gender, we can go with a radio button. So let's give male, female, others. Okay. So you have, for all the fields, we have the things, right? So next is, I need to submit this application. For submitting purpose, I need to add one more thing. Inputs. Let's copy this. So here we don't want to give any labels. So we can give it like submit. Okay. Either you can give submit or you can use button also. Both is going to be the similar. And please provide the value. So what is the value of that submit button? So let's give register or apply for a job. And if you feel that the user is going to modify something entirely, if they do some mistakes, then you can give the value to be reset. So here we can change this to what? Reset. Okay, clear, ma? So till this, everyone is clear, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So next is I'm just providing the name, and we can also add some attributes. So as of now, we discussed about the elements alone. So we have some attributes. So there are two types of attributes. That is, you can give a value. And yes, one more thing. I missed to add that element. So that is called as what? Um, the text box. So let's cover letter. We can ask a cover letter from from the candidate. So at the time, you can give a text box, that is text area, and you can give some examples how they can. Like, let me give. I am Maheshwari working as. So like this, you can give some hint for the candidate. And then what is the length and the column? So let's give rows and the columns value. So rows, I need, let's say, so 50. Columns, or let me give total. Oh, sorry. So here I need to increase it. Here I want to decrease. So still it is very large, so we can still minimize it. Okay. So like this, you can give some text box to the user. And about the attribute, let's see. So here, as of now, I have given a size is equal to 20. And sometimes if it is going to be the website, then you will be asking a password for the user. That is for the login purpose, right? So let's create one more type. That is going to be a password. Let's give it as a password. So password will be what? So it will be in a hidden mode. You cannot see the values which you are typing it. So other person cannot see it while you're typing it. Okay. And next is the size is a attribute and you have given. So there is something called as a Boolean attribute. Boolean attribute means, so if I'm giving it, it should be required. So this is the required one. It doesn't have any values for this attribute, required attribute. Okay, if let's say I'm giving my name, gmail.com. I'm not going to give my password and I'm selecting some dates, female, and the phone number. One second, students. I'm giving my number like 6380. So something like this. I'm giving some numbers and I'm choosing some values more than 10 years. And I'm choosing my profile, let's say some picture. Okay. And then I'm just given this and apply for a job. But what happened? It is asking you to enter this. Okay. If you're not going to enter this, then what happened? It will keep on showing the error message that will ask you to type the password. Otherwise, you can't do it. And the another type is in the email. I don't want the email from the person, or we can example. I have this one. I'll create one more here. I'm asking for the alternate phone number. Let's see, alternate phone number. Okay, this is the alternate phone number. Here I'm giving number. Let me change this to disabled. So I don't want the user's alternate phone number. Okay. So you can see it has been hidden. You cannot see you are not able to edit the values, but you can see the field. Okay. And there are a lot of, attributes we have, especially for this one. So, and like for the checkbox and for the radio button. So let's say We're giving the attribute, the Boolean attribute to be checked. Then what happened? So while you're refreshing the page, it will show this one. If I'm example, I'm just using this here. So this will get checked. If I remove this, it will get checked. Clear? And for where is the select option here also you can add the attributes called as selected. Clear? So these are the attributes of input. So now we will discuss about the form attributes. So what are the form attributes we have discussed? Action. Let's say I'm giving the action attribute. Let's copy this. Give the value here. So .html. So as of now, I'm not giving any server side pages, just giving the HTML page alone. Okay, for example, I'm just giving you. And the method is going to be what? If it is going to be get, then your values will be showing it in the URL itself. Whatever the value you have given, so it got refreshed. Let's leave it. And then if you give post, it will be more secure. And then we have something called as no validate. So what is called no validate means, let's say I have given a required, right? So if I go to this page, I'm not giving a password and let's go and fill this. And I'm applying for a job. So it is accepting the value. Why? Because once you give no validate option, so it will not check for the required fields. It will automatically accepting all the value which is given by the user. Okay. And next is called as autocomplete. Autocomplete means there are two values you can give. Either you can give on. So on means, let's say, okay, sorry. So let's go and open this browser. What is the value? Okay. Let's say, so actually while I'm typing, you can see the autocomplete value it is showing. So if I give it as an off, you cannot see any value for the recommendation. So whichever you have submitted previously. See, it is viewing. We can check it from the Chrome browser. We'll check. Okay, so these are the multiple options we have for this form element. Okay, clear? From this, what are the questions you can expect is try to create some different forms. Okay, mostly sign up forms we need. Get some online images and practice some different forms. So that will be helpful for you. Okay, so I think the form is, that's all, we have completed the forms. Next we can move on. So any doubts from this forms? Any questions, students? Time is 7:42. So any questions, ma'am, as of now, students? Can you please share the code, ma'am? Can we forward the entire form? Okay. So format in the sense what you are trying to say, ma'am? Is entire format in the sense you are talking about the erasing or alignment. Yeah, can do the alignment. So just try once, ma'am. Take some different forms when the online. You check with some, hospitality and banking forms. A lot of different forms are there. So just try to work out and try to implement on your, in the output. So it will be very useful for you. Okay. So there are a lot of opportunities are going on. So please try that. And also I also recommend you. Sometimes we will get the openings for Figma, but here for a boot camp we will have a Figma concept. But in the starting itself, try to understand about the Figma concept also. Okay. because in the end of the day, you guys will get some opportunity for this one. So try to get some knowledge about Figma also. Clear, but you have a boot camp. Boot camp in the sense the volunteering person who's working in the IT industry, they will be explaining you what is Figma and the other stuffs. Clear, everyone? Okay. So let's see one simple example on multimedia. And we have graphics and block elements. Okay, let's see audio files and video files. One minute, students. Okay, ma. So now we will see about the multimedia files and then we can just with the session. Okay, because we'll see the important topics alone. Right? Look at the time. You must keep on taking. Okay. Sorry. So now we can see about the multimedia files. So what is HTML media files? That is multimedia files. So what is this multimedia and why we need all these tags? So here we are going to learn about audio element and video element. Okay. Still you have something called as YouTube and the other, multimedia links is also there. So first we will learn the basics of this tag in audio tag and video tag, what it is. So in audio tag, for example, if you create any kind of music store, application or an app. So what happened? You need to provide the source file. Let's say src, that is source is equals to the file name and the type. So what are the formats we have for the audio element? Sorry, generally, what are the formats or the extensions we have? Let me also show you. Audio file downloads. Okay, ma'am. So audio files, sorry, students. So here you can see the multiple, extensions we have MP3, WAV, OGG, right? So these are the different extensions. So if you create some music store app, so what happens is, example, I'm the developer or I'm the, designer who's creating this application. So once I'm creating this application, I use a format called .mp3. Okay, so this .mp3, let's say this .mp3 is going to work with only the Chrome, but my users will be different, right? They may use Mac or they may use some Linux distributions. They will be having a different operating systems with a different browsers. Am I right? So if I use only .mp3, whether it is going to work for the other operating system, so the chances are very less, right? So for that purpose, what we can do is we can give the multiple extensions on the same file. Let's take one any kind of song. So let's say some rhyme songs. Okay, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So let's take that song. So if that is going to be the song, I'm going to use a .mp3 for that song and .wave for the same song and also .ogg for the same file. Okay. So then and only my user will get satisfied. And also I can show you one more thing. If you go to the inspect element, um, okay, let me close this. Here, if you go and check for, I think network, yeah. Here you can see lot of files, all documents, JS, CSS, and font. Okay, here you can see the media files. So which file is going to be, downloaded first? So you can see the milliseconds, right? So which is going to download it first? So that will be displayed first. Clear? So now we can move again to this one. Let me download this file. It is again asking for the size. Let me go with 700 KB and click on download. So the file got downloaded. Okay, let me cut this and put it in my page. Okay, so now let me take the file name. So it is .mp3, .mp3, and the type I need to mention two things. One is it is going to be the audio file /mp3. Clear? So now, and one more thing here, we need to mention controls. So what is called controls means in audio, you can see the pause and the play button. So if you want that pause and the play button, then you need to mention this controls. If you're not going to mention this, then we cannot see the audio file on the website. So where is the browser? Here you can see here, it is playing. Clear? And if suppose I go to the browser, is that okay? You go back and click on this wave file and download this. Same information, it is in the file. So I'm downloading this. So let's consider I'm just cutting this file and paste it here. Okay, and let me copy this, paste it here first. I'm adding one more source file. Like this, you need to create some app stores. But the extension is what? Wave. And here also it is audio file, but this is a wave. Clear? But you can see only one. So that's what I'm telling. So whichever the file is going to download first, that will be considered. Clear? So that's why we are using this audio file. Clear, everyone? Any questions as of now? Any questions, ma? No, right? Okay, it is same applicable for the video files also. So, and one more thing. So today I will share you some self-practice exercises in the WhatsApp group. So everyone has to complete and you should submit on Monday. So either you can share it in the WhatsApp group or you can share it privately to me. But if you share it privately to me, so it will be like a lot of students, the contacts will be displayed. So better you can share it in the WhatsApp group. Clear? So I think